Digital Work City helps you implement successful work programs and projects. You can create a new e-commerce website, design a new corporate network, or a brand new product. All you have to do after registering your company on Digital Work City is to click on the Add a Project button in the toolbar. The first window you'll see allows you to search for similar projects, entering a keyword and selecting an industry. If you find a project of your interest, you can ask the owner to duplicate it to find best practices. If, however, you're not interested in this step, you can skip directly to the main window. This is where the setup of your project begins. Enter a title, select a cover and an industry, and choose the company you want to associate the project with. You can choose the project steps and select the working mode by choosing between remote, blended, or on-site. Also, you can choose the visibility of your project, so you can select whether to make it visible to the entire community of Digital Work City or hidden, so that only your collaborators can see it. Enter a target and a brief description. Finally, select a budget and a start and an end date. Once you save your project, artificial intelligence will suggest you a first range of potential candidates, making a match between the characteristics of the project and those of the profiles. Hence, the more precisely you will complete each field of the project setup, the easier it will be for AI to suggest you the most suitable profiles to build your team. You can explore each profile and quickly know whether they are hired by other sponsors of the platform or not. In the case of not finding the candidate you are looking for, you can search for them by entering their name in the text box or providing a valid email address. After taking a look at all the suggested profiles, choose those who seem to be the most suitable for your project needs and add them to your shortlist. At this point, the basis of your project is finally ready. In the overview, which will be accessible to all your teammates at any time, you will see all the information provided during the setup, the members of your team, the phases of the project, and the documents attached. All this information will be updated every time you update the project. To each project, you can also attach job offers for specific position, and in the case you use virtual room or project management tools external to the platform, such as Basecamp in this case, you will see at the bottom of the page a link that redirects you to the external platform. By clicking on the Edit Project button, you will see a side menu with different sections. First of all, the one regarding project information. This is where you can add new information or edit what you set during the creation of the project to make it even more and more precise. In the onboard section, you will see the teammates already on board and those who are still on the shortlist, meaning those with whom negotiations are in progress and who have not been hired yet. An internal calculation engine constantly provides you information about the daily cost of all your collaborators, both those already on board and those who are still on the shortlist. This is a value that can be modified at any time, to which is connected the total cost of the user, which also depends on the allocation of the employee on the project. By editing the value for each teammate, you will always have a clear idea of what the operational costs of your project are. Also thanks to the comparison table that always shows you the initial budget, the budget spent for users on board, and a forecast of the expenditure for shortlisted users. As said before, you can link job offers to each project in the case you're looking for specific figures. Also, you can send requests for the creation of ad hoc documents or consultancies to the entire community of Digital Work City. All these requests will feed the calculation engine that always gives you a clear idea of what the operational costs of your project are. The last part of the onboard section is again dedicated to the artificial intelligence that constantly works to suggest you lists of candidates always updated based on the updates of your project to allow you build the best team you could wish for. Still in the onboard section, at the top of the page, the Buy Services for Your Team Members button will redirect you to the page where you can purchase all the services offered by the platform that your collaborators need, from welfare to e-learning services or legal advice and so on. Entering the third section of the side menu, you can divide your project into stages. For each stage, you can enter a name, you can select a start and an end date, enter a goal and a budget, and select a specific team. The next section, the contract area, is the administrative section of the project. This is where you decide whether to remain the employer of your teammates, and in this case, Digital Work City will only offer you support for the hiring, or to outsource the management of the project to the platform. In this case, Digital Work City becomes the employer of the people you selected and will issue invoices to you. At the end of the project, the platform will take care of the reorganization of the team on other projects. By choosing this second option, you will enter into a service contract with Digital Work City and your project will finally be active. Digital Work City will hire employees with the most appropriate contract based on current legislations. Within the working area, you can manage your teammates, and the Connected Services button will redirect you to the page where you can add a virtual room or a project management tool external to the platform that you want to use by simply clicking on the Connect a New Service button, such as Basecamp in this case. Last section of the menu regards documents. Here you can upload or delete any document related to the project. All the documents uploaded will be shown in the overview of the project and will be available for all the members of your team. If you have any doubts, contact us at info@whitelibra.com. We will be happy to answer all your questions. Enjoy your journey!